Rose of Ultramarine, which is just a gorgeous violet on its own, even without the magical granulation that it does, which I don't know, I think you have to really dilute it a lot to get that granulation though, honestly. So, Cad Yellow and Ultramarine, Rose of Ultramarine, and again they're complements, so we get a nice beautiful neutral. And here's our wisteria. We're not going to see a great difference here, I don't think. Rose of Ultramarine, it gets a little earthier and darker with the Moon Glow. And let's see what happens with the Shadow Violet. Not much. Let's put a little more in there. But they're both violets, so you wouldn't expect a great change there. However, Phthalo Blue and Rose of Ultramarine. Let's get a little more. Yep, that's what I was expecting. The most beautiful violets you'll ever see come from Phthalo Blue. It just makes the most gorgeous violets. And that's why, honestly, I keep it on my palette, because it's a beautiful mix in color. It's not my favorite color. This is lavender. And I never use it straight from the tube in its mass tone, but it is a good mixing color, and look at how beautiful that is. Wow, these are some beautiful combinations. Way to go, Daniel Smith. Beautiful job. This is Cascade Green and Rose of Ultramarine. There's that neutral again that I told you about. Beautiful. Serpentine Genuine. Rose of Ultramarine. And that always goes to these interesting browns and reddy browns, which are very pretty also, I think. That's a nice combination there. Green Apatite. These paints are going down fairly quickly, which is kind of interesting. So be curious to see how long these last. There's another beautiful reddy brown. A little more on the brown side. And there's the Quinn Gold. Well, it would help if I'd use the right color, wouldn't it? Okay. I may have used the wrong color on that one. That's beautiful right there. So Rose of Ultramarine is a beautiful mixing color. Let's try that let's try that, this one again with the Green Apatite. I may have used the wrong color in there. Yeah, see, it's much more brown. Okay, that's better. Okay, we better check this one too. Serpentine. When in doubt, you can just go right over it. So I think I used the Quinn Rose instead. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Looky there. That makes better sense. All right. So that was Rose of Ultramarine. And this is doesn't appear to be a problem. It's still holding the paints just fine, even though it does tilt upward. So that's good. That's not a problem. It's a shame they did not make this where you could get another row of paints in there if you chose to do so. But the one thing about having so many paints on your palette is, number one, it's heavy. This palette is quite heavy. Well, it's not that heavy, but it's heavy for a portable palette. And also, you have so many choices that it's hard to to keep harmony in your paintings. So probably 24 colors and a travel palette is all you'll ever need, honestly. Moonglow. Okay. I don't expect this, again, to be a pretty combination. The cadmium yellow and the Moonglow. Make it a little stronger. Nice granulation though. Rose of Quinn Rose. And the Moonglow. See, the Moonglow just dulls it slightly. It's going to dull all of your colors a bit and neutralize them. Okay. And there's that combination again, but mostly Moonglow this time. So many violets on this in this palette. Of course, that's Moonglow in itself. We don't need to do that. So Shadow Violet and Moonglow. I don't expect much out of that. Phthalo Blue. Moonglow. That Phthalo Blue is so powerful. That's a nice color right there. Again, there's that beautiful mixing blue. Lavender and Moonglow. That's a very nice color. Let's mix these again. Cascade Green and Moonglow. I should mute that green a little bit. Alright, let's put a little more Moonglow out. Moonglow and Serpentine. Green. So the Serpentine is taken over. Moonglow is a very soft color. I am really liking this Shadow Violet. I didn't think I would, but I really do. The granulation's coming up and you can see the different colors in it, which I think is beautiful. Someone I was watching a video and I can't remember who said it, but someone said that the Primotex do not mix well with other colors, but that's not been what I have found. I have found that they make some really interesting, moody, granulating mixes. So I guess different strokes, people have different experiences when they... And color is such a personal preference. So it's really, you've got to find the colors that really work for you and the style painting that you do. And not everyone is going to like my color choices, and I certainly am not going to like everyone else's color choices, so you just have to do what works for you there, roughly. Now we're into the Shadow Violet. Just the tiniest little bit with the cadmium yellow. That is not a pretty color right there at all. Okay, let's try this one. See, your quinacridone colors just overpower these soft colors. They really do. They really overpower them. And this paper that I'm using is Stonehenge 140-pound cold pressed paper. When you do your swatches, try to do them on a decent quality paper. Otherwise, you can't really tell what it's going to look like when you get it on good paper. See, Rose of Ultramarine takes over as well. Apparently Shadow Violet is a very low, it has a low saturation from what I'm seeing here. Very soft, delicate, gorgeous for shadows. No wonder they call it Shadow Violet. That'd be beautiful in a shadow. All right, and so there's Moon Glow and Shadow Violet. We don't see much from that. Just a darker version. Island Blue again. Let's wash our brush this time. We get a nice blue, somewhat muted. Okay, and there's lavender, which of course is one of my favorite colors, and I do use lavender all the time. It's a wonderful color. Cascade Green and Shadow Violet. This should make a gorgeous neutral. Yep. Beautiful neutral green. Let's Shadow Violet out. And go for the Serpentine Genuine. This doesn't appear to be a great mixing color. There's so much yellow in the Serpentine Genuine, but I don't think it makes nice mixes. But it's a lovely color on its own. And not all colors are mixing colors. That's what you have to realize. But that doesn't make them less valuable. They're just, you just use them for different things. Straight from the well.